Hey guys, what's up? It's me Radizio and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. As you can see, we are in our redstone world today and I'm going to be showing you this super simple 2 tall flower farm design. So before I show you the actual farm, let's come over here and view some basic things. So this farm is going to work for your sunflowers and for your roses, which of course produce yellow and red dye, and when you mix those two together you get orange dye. That is pretty basic knowledge, it's not exactly rocket science. Also, you are able to farm lilacs with this farm, or peonies, which produce pink and magenta dye. Now let's come over here to this farm and see this farm in action. Here I have this simple trapdoor, which you can then break and replace the kind of flower that you want with. And let's close that off and kick this machine on, and you'll see that these flowers get produced at an unimaginable pace. Actually, let's have a look at how many that are. Well, that is three and a few pieces, and that was like only a few seconds. So let's come over here and view some basic stats. This machine will produce you 36 stacks of flowers per minute, and I didn't even take the time to calculate how many stacks per hour that is, because that is just a crazy amount. 36 stacks per minute. If that isn't enough, I don't know what kind of crazy project you've got planned. Also, if you want to have this in a different kind of perspective, this is around 1.66 seconds per stack. And now you might be asking, why would I need that many dye? Well, if you are planning on doing a large project with carpets or wool, terracotta or concrete, or even stained glass, well, it's going to use a lot of dye. So let's come over here to this chest and see what we'll need. I'll also put a list of every item in the video description, so you can go check that out, or you can just grab a screenshot real quick over here. But I'm going to go ahead and grab everything out of here. Now let's come over here and see how this farm is made. I've already placed down a piece of dirt, which is pretty convenient. And then we are going to surround this piece of dirt with 8 dispensers. And yes, these have to be dispensers and not droppers. It is not going to work if you try it with droppers. Alright, so if you are not in creative, of course, you can then build yourself a little stack and then destroy it afterwards. But I can conveniently fly out of there. Alright, so yeah, so what we're going to do now is to fill up these pillars in the 3 sides of this little square thing, or whatever you want to call it. And then the next part is to place down 2 observers, and the way you place them is from in front of you, and then they are going to face, well, like in the same direction you were facing. So as you can see, you want them to be facing inward, and the same goes over here. All right, that looks pretty good to me. Now we are going to place down our 4 sticky pistons. These sometimes don't place the exact way that you want them to, but you want to place them over there, and the same goes pretty much over here. There you go. Now before we do anything else, we just want to have a little toggle switch, which is going to be able to turn on this farm on or off. And then we need one more important thing, and that is to finish the observer clocks, and that way it is going to start dispensing, but of course that is way too loud, so we're going to turn that off. Now guys, we're almost done here. All we need to do is to place another block and a trapdoor to the side, and that is also going to let us to place in some basic flowers. So as I said, roses, or let's take lilacs for a change. And you see, then you can put the lilacs in there, and then you'll also want to grab yourself some bone meal. And yes, this machine is pretty bone meal intensive, so I guess the next video I'll be making is one on bone meal. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up all of these. All right, they are all filled up with bone meal. So let's close this trapdoor one last time and see this machine in action. And look at this, we are just getting roses, or whatever they are, lilacs, like crazy. All right guys, that is going to be all for today's tutorial. I hope it helped indeed. If it did, please don't forget to hit that like button down below. And also, you might want to consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell if you don't want to miss any future videos that I've got planned. And I upload around twice a week or so. So yeah, you can expect yourselves some pretty good videos. But for now, I was your host Radizio, and I'll see you guys in the next one.